If you want to go through this one on your own, go ahead and pause the video, but I'm going to go through it in 3, 2, 1. So we've got the sum of three numbers being 96. The first number is 6 times the third, and the third is 40 less than the second. We need to find those three numbers. So let me call my three numbers A, B, and C. And I know that the sum is 96, so I can go ahead and add A, B, and C to get 96. The second piece of information I'm told is that the first number, which I'll call A, is 6 times my third number, which is C. And the third number, C, is 40 less than the second, which means I take the second number and subtract 40. So now I've got a system of equations that I need to solve. And what I'm going to do is rewrite everything in terms of the same variable. I'll go ahead and start by noticing that C is this B minus 40. So I'll put that in for C in the equation right above it. Doing that, instead of A being 6 times C, I'll have A is 6 times B minus 40. Now I know what A is in terms of B, and I know what C is in terms of B. So I can take both of those, go back up to my original equation, and replace both A and C with these expressions. Replacing that A in my first equation, I'll have 6 times B minus 40, plus my B, which is just B, plus my C, which is B minus 40. And I know that all of these are going to give me 96. Now I'll go ahead and simplify that left-hand side. I'll start by distributing, and then I'll combine like terms. 6b, b, and b give me 8b, and then combining my constants, I have negative 240 and negative 40, which I can combine to give me negative 280. At this point, you could divide everything by 8 if you want, but if you're not comfortable, then we'll just go through and solve like normal. Now that I've got my B, I'm going to go back up to the top and substitute this in to find my A and my C. So let me clean this up a little bit. Since I have the equation for C in terms of B, I can pretty easily find C by just putting my 47 in for B, and I find that C is 7. And now that I have C, I can go back and find my A, which is just 6 times C. We just found that C is 7, so A is 6 times 7, which is 42. So my three numbers A, B, and C are 42, 47, and 7. And that is all.